Hi guys, it's Leena. Welcome back to my channel. So I've wanted to make Rice Krispie Treats for a while. I recently just saw a video on TikTok that made me want to make them at home. We're going to be making two kinds, vanilla and then another one which is salted caramel with chocolate drizzle. So I went out looking for Rice Krispie cereal and I couldn't find it anywhere. I think there's like a shortage happening at the moment. Just the other day, my brother's like, okay, I'll go around to a couple stores, and he found one in Longo's. So I finally got my hands on a box of Rice Krispies. But the day before that, I couldn't find any Rice Krispie cereal, but I did come across this bag of Indian style puffed rice, and then I just picked this bag. It was like $1.50 for like a huge bag. I think it should be exactly the same thing, like it's just puffed rice, there's no like salt or anything in it. We're gonna be doing a bit of an experiment. We're gonna see how Rice Krispies turn out with this kind of puffed rice and with the original cereal as well. We'll be checking out the texture and just how they turn out. So it's the battle of two of these. I struggled a lot to find these, but I got this the day before. So we're gonna be seeing how they turn out. We got our marshmallows. They smell really good. For caramels, I'm gonna be using Werther's Original Chewy Caramels. I couldn't find the soft chewy caramels, I just got the original then. We're just gonna have to melt these down. And because we're making two different kinds, trying them with both different kinds of rice, we'll basically be having 4 separate kinds. I got our glass dishes here. I'm just gonna lightly grease them with a bit of oil. They say to use butter, but we don't follow the rules. Put those off to the side. And you know what? For the sake of myself and doing dishes, I'm just going to use one pot and rotate all the ingredients until we have what we need. So I'll just explain the basic ratio of butter to rice cereal and everything. So I kind of like shrunk the recipe just so like it's even, but it's small because we're making 4 different kinds, right? So it's a tablespoon of butter, a cup of marshmallow, and 2 cups of rice cereal. Hopefully we make this go smooth because we're making 4 kinds. These are like the best caramels. Werther's Original, chewy but soft. The harder ones, they kind of like, God, it's like you're chewing cement. They'll like rip your teeth out, it feels like. I'm just gonna eyeball these because I haven't found any recipe that gives exact measurements. Roughly 8 caramels per batch. I want you to be able to see me and like the thing at the same time. How would that be possible? So we're gonna start off with the first kind, which is the original Rice Krispies. Add our tablespoon of butter. That's just melting. A cup of marshmallows. How are these gonna melt? I've never made these before, by the way, so this is an experiment for me too. Maybe mini marshmallows would have been better for this. Just melt them on low so they don't burn. Just a waste, honestly. And everything in general, nothing feels like it's worth it. Coffee le lo apni idhar aake. Kharnu bhi le lo. Just gonna add a splash of vanilla. And 2 cups of rice cereal. Add that to our glass tray. Looks questionable. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to use more of everything for the next one. I don't think there's enough butter, so I just put some sprinkles onto it. But we're experimenting here. So you know what? I just heated it in the microwave for a few seconds and flattened it with my hands because this hardens very quickly. So number 1 done, I think. We're just gonna put that off to the side. The sound of success. Okay, number 2, original but with Indian puffed rice. A generous tablespoon of butter. Yeah. A very generous cup of marshmallows so that they bind. Wooden ladle works much better. You can actually kind of, you know, crush them. This is basically like marshmallow fluff. Splash of vanilla. And then 2 cups of our Indian puffed rice. Okay, this is going great. This is just eyeballing at this point, if you can't tell. Okay, I added more marshmallows into this one. Definitely tastes sweeter. Quickly transfer this into our glass dish. I can already tell original Rice Krispies is gonna be better, but it's all for the sake of experiment, right? You know what? Life isn't perfect. I'm just gonna ditch the idea of the caramel ones with the Indian puffed rice. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but like, what's the purpose, right? Just for the sake of it, we'll throw on some sprinkles. Wow. Okay, let's move on because I don't want to be stuck here and munch the whole tray while I'm self-loathing. My brother thought of a title for this video. He said Cursed Rice Krispies. And I mean, I don't think there's a better name. Last but not least, let's hope to do this one right. I'm gonna get out a bigger tray. Go big or go home. Snack on marshmallows. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be good law-abiding citizens and we're gonna make the full recipe. So I got a bigger tray. Say our prayers. Add in 2 tablespoons of this thing. This one. Make our caramel. The main concern is just how we would melt the caramel. Because there's the chewier ones too. But you know what? When there's a will, there's a way. How much butter is that? 2 tablespoons, hopefully. Add a bit more for safety purposes. Maybe I should melt the caramels in the microwave. So I just melted these in the microwave for 30 seconds. Melted. That's generous of you to say. So caramel looks like it's kind of starting to cook down into the butter. We don't want to burn it. Okay, that's starting to bubble. The texture is changing. Good, good. We're gonna toss in our marshmallows. Just eyeball it at this point. So this is melting down. Okay, that smells like incredible. That tastes like caramel and marshmallow. I don't even want to risk turning the heat up. But you know what? Life's about surprises. Do we need vanilla in this one? You know what? Probably not, but we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna add in our rice cereal. 1 cup, 2 cups, and a little for good luck. Take this, transfer it to our dish. Why does silicone work so much better? What? I should just stick to cookies. Now I'm gonna quickly melt some chocolate chips and just drizzle them on top. You know what? Hopefully that does something. Okay, I think that's the most that's gonna melt. Yeah, no way. This isn't even like a pourable consistency. I think you need like cream or something. How do I? Oh God, okay. Here, we're just gonna... That's good, right? Would sprinkles make it even better? Add some coarsely ground salt because we're chefs. I was like, oh, maybe this will go a little bit better than planned, but no, the opposite. Make this look a little bit less sad. Does that make that any better? Cursed Rice Krispies, bro. I don't think I've heard a better title. I'm just gonna plate these to make myself feel better. Plate this last one. What's happening? Why aren't you guys? Stop being selfish for 1 second and cooperate. Just make it look like I know what I'm doing. Come on. I don't ask for much. So this one has too many marshmallows. Can I give up? Like, am I done? I don't have the energy to like even try to make this one work. Take it over to our serving area. Here are our final masterpieces. We have our original Rice Krispie squares, our caramel with chocolate on top, and this one with the Indian puffed rice. The spatula is just like stuck to these ones, so consider it modern art. Okay, let's taste test them. I haven't been picking at these for the past 20 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's do an official taste test. Look at that, doesn't that look pretty? Tastes like a sad Rice Krispie. I mean, the sprinkles look cute on it. This needed more marshmallows, they're kind of dense. Otherwise, these ones were the best out of all of them, if anything. Here we have our caramel ones. I guess flavor-wise, these aren't too bad. These ones had too many marshmallows, so they won't bind or stick together. Then we have this one. Okay, that's just tar. What do you want to hear? I was so confident going into this. Lessons learned from this video. Number 1, follow the recipe, a real recipe. Number 2, Leena should stick to dal. If you want Rice Krispies, go to the store, buy a box of Rice Krispies and eat them. Just like a graveyard of marshmallow fluff and burnt caramel behind me. I got ready for this video. I've been planning it for days, and this happens. I was too ambitious. If you ever meet me in real life, I'll be more than happy to feed you like actual food that I make. I make some pretty bum rajma chawal. This is not my department. I mean, these are fine. They just needed more marshmallow, and I'm sure they would have been good, you know? Nope. I can make cookies. I can make cake. This is something else. Flavor-wise, not bad. Never mind. How do you mess something up this badly? Anything else left to say? Not really. Anyways, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll post a better video soon where I make something more edible. Thank you for watching.